What do you think was the most significant challenge I faced as a C-suite leader in corporate America? Silence. Silence was the most significant challenge I faced as a C-suite leader. DEI, arguably the most polarizing three letters in corporate America. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. We need necessary discussions to make a difference. I found repeated resistance in engaging in conversation about the subject. Most of the time when the topic of diversity came up, the whole room would go to complete silence. Many companies fail when it comes to creating and cultivating an environment that embraces diversity and all of its benefits, partly because of unconscious bias. One phrase you'll hear from me over and over today is, "Stop the silence." Throughout the years, I have been contacted by people who want to talk with someone in HR outside of their company. As I listen to their stories, many times I would hear horrendous stories of horrible workplace treatment, and I would always ask, did you say anything? This led me to creating a Use Your Voice card, which encourages people to say something. I was asked by one of my leaders, what is the worst possible thing that can happen to you at work? My answer was simple. I could be fired. And I said I would pick myself off the ground, dust myself off, redo my resume, and I would find another job. She said, for you to be the most effective leader you can be, you have to be okay with the worst possible outcome. How do we win the war for talent when the definition keeps changing? You have fewer candidates, an expanded definition of geography, and younger generations, 78%, wanting to work for organizations which have a social conscience. And 32%, fully 1/3 of job seekers, saying they wouldn't even apply for a job with a company where there is a lack of diversity. I use the term, the 3 Ps, to help focus the conversation to policies, practices, and procedures. Many organizations have overall diversity numbers that look something like this: 35% diverse, 65% white. And those get increasingly worse as you look at diversity by leadership levels. In some cases, the ratio falls to 6% diverse and 94% white at the VP level and above. Taking a systemic approach requires patience. We live in a diverse society, and the more we learn to respect and embrace our differences, the better off we'll be, because employee morale increases, turnover decreases, which affects efficiency and productivity and can ultimately have a positive effect on the company's financial performance. My hope is for everyone to begin proactively advocating on behalf of others. If we can begin through our own observation and reach and be willing to advocate on behalf of others, we can truly strengthen our communities. Let's build better communities through our collective efforts. Stop the silence and use your voice. Thank you. And remember, you better ask somebody.